Welcome to Start Here with Inspiration 365.
The Start Here with Inspiration 365 playlist on our YouTube channel Start Here with Jefferson is a fantastic resource for anyone looking to find motivation and inspiration in their daily lives. By featuring a wide range of quotes from various sources, our playlist provides viewers with diverse insights and perspectives that can help them navigate life's challenges and pursue their goals with renewed vigor. What sets our playlist apart is the way we go beyond simply citing the quotes and taking the time to explain and teach with them. Each quote is accompanied by thoughtful commentary that unpacks its meaning and provides practical advice for applying its lessons to one's own life. By doing so, we help our viewers better understand the quotes and how they can use them to improve their lives.
The table of content.
Welcome to the table of contents. The title for this episode. We introduce the title of the week's inspirational quote 365. About the title. In this section, we introduce you to a synopsis of the series from the title we are dealing with in the week, giving you an insight into what we have for you. It set the tone for the rest of the week. Introducing this week's authors. We introduce you to the 7 authors whose quotes are being featured for the week. It is a general introduction. Today's subtitle. The subtitle is derived from the title spread across the 7 days of the week, during which we present one quote from the author of the day. Today's quotation. We introduce you to the day's quotation and reference the author of the quotation. About the author of today's quote. We give a brief biography of the author of today's quotation. The Judgement. This subtitle focuses on exploring the potential limitations or criticisms of the quote. We consider whether the message of the quote is universal or whether it may be limited in certain contexts. We also explore how different audiences have received the quote and what criticisms or counterarguments have been raised. The key. This subtitle focuses on identifying the key message or themes of the quote. We explore the underlying principles or values that the quote embodies and consider how these ideas can be applied in different contexts. We also consider how the quote relates to other ideas or themes that are important to you. The application. This subtitle focuses on exploring how the quote can be applied to everyday life. We provide examples of how the quote can be used to inspire action or change and offer tips on how to implement the message in your daily life. We also consider how the quote relates to specific challenges or issues that you may be facing. The image. This subtitle focuses on exploring the metaphorical or symbolic meanings of the quote. We consider how the imagery or language used in the quote contributes to its overall message and what deeper meanings or insights can be gleaned from the language used. We also explore how the quote has been visually represented or interpreted in different contexts. The potential reversal. This subtitle focuses on exploring how the message of the quote might be reversed or contradicted in certain contexts. We consider how the quote might be challenged by different cultural or social norms, or how its message might need to be adapted to be relevant in different contexts. We also consider how the quote relates to different perspectives or worldviews and what insights can be gained from considering alternative viewpoints. The conclusion. The conclusion provides a sense of closure and helps to reinforce the importance of the quote. Make a difference by giving. We will introduce you to our link, where you can contribute to supporting the work we are doing. A message from Jefferson. Direct words from Jefferson to encourage, motivate, and inspire you as we conclude this episode.
The title for this episode.
The title for this week's Start Here with Inspiration 365 is Empowerment.
About empowerment.
Empowerment means taking control of your life and making positive decisions to shape your future. It involves gaining confidence, understanding your strengths, and having the freedom to act according to your values. Empowerment is about believing in yourself and recognizing that you have the power to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. This week, draw inspiration from the stories of those who have turned adversity into triumph. Let their journeys motivate you to take bold steps toward your dreams. Remember, every small victory builds your strength and resilience. Embrace your potential, stay focused, and never underestimate your ability to make a difference. Empower yourself to lead a life filled with purpose and passion.
Introducing this week's authors.
Welcome to this week's Inspirational Quote 365, where we celebrate the theme of empowerment through the words of remarkable figures. Nora Ephron, a celebrated screenwriter and director, urges you to be the heroine of your life, highlighting the importance of taking charge of your destiny. Albert Schweitzer, a theologian and Nobel Peace Prize laureate, reminds you that true empowerment comes from within and enriches your life. Fashion icon Coco Chanel champions the courage to speak your truth. Leadership expert Miles Monroe emphasizes leading with compassion and service. Motivational speaker Wayne Dyer advocates for choosing empowerment over negativity. Lastly, civil rights activists Angela Davis and Albert Schweitzer both underline the power of lifting others as a fundamental part of empowerment. These voices inspire you to embrace and spread empowerment in your lives.
Today's subtitle.
The subtitle for today's Start Here with Inspiration 365 is Empowerment. Part 6 of 7. Today's quotation.
Quote, "The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others. Empowerment lies in selfless service." Unquote. Today's quotation is by Albert Schweitzer.
About the author of today's quote.
Albert Schweitzer, 1875 to 1965, was an Alsatian polymath. He excelled in various fields, including theology, musicology, philosophy, writing, humanitarian work, and medicine. As a theologian, he challenged both secular and traditional Christian views of the historical Jesus. His contributions to the interpretation of Pauline Christianity emphasized mysticism and the doctrine of justification by faith. Schweitzer's philosophy of reverence for life earned him the 1952 Nobel Peace Prize. Beyond his intellectual pursuits, he founded and sustained the Hospital Albert Schweitzer in Lambaréné, French Equatorial Africa, now Gabon. His legacy endures as a beacon of inspiration and empowerment. The Judgement.
Albert Schweitzer's quote, "The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others. Empowerment lies in selfless service, promotes a noble and generous view of life." However, not everyone might find this perspective universal. In some contexts, the emphasis on selfless service might seem impractical or overly idealistic. Critics might argue that focusing solely on serving others could lead to neglecting your own needs and well-being. Different audiences may receive the quote differently, with some appreciating its altruism, while others may see it as an unrealistic ideal.
The key.
Swaza's key message is that true empowerment comes from serving others with compassion. This principle embodies altruism, empathy, and communal responsibility. By helping others, you find a deeper purpose and fulfillment in life. This idea can be applied in various contexts, from personal relationships to professional environments, where supporting and uplifting others can lead to a more harmonious and productive community. The quote relates to broader themes of humanity, kindness, and the interconnectedness of our actions.
The application.
In everyday life, you can apply Swaza's quote by engaging in acts of kindness and service. For example, volunteering at a local charity, helping a neighbor, or simply showing empathy and support to friends and family can be ways to embody this principle. These actions not only benefit others but also create a sense of purpose and satisfaction for you. The quote encourages you to look beyond your own needs and contribute positively to the lives of others, fostering a community of care and mutual support.
The image.
Swaza's quote uses vivid imagery of compassion and service to convey its message. The language suggests that by serving others selflessly, you empower not just those you help, but also yourself. The imagery of showing compassion and helping others paints a picture of a life filled with meaningful connections and actions. This symbolism highlights the transformative power of empathy and service, suggesting that these qualities can elevate your life and the lives of those around you.
The potential reversal.
In certain contexts, the message of Swaza's quote might face challenges. For instance, in highly competitive or individualistic cultures, the idea of selfless service might be seen as a weakness rather than a strength. Some might argue that prioritizing your own goals and ambitions is necessary for personal success. Additionally, cultural and social norms in different regions might not always align with the concept of selfless service. Considering alternative viewpoints, it's clear that while service and compassion are valuable, balancing these with personal aspirations and self-care is also crucial.
The conclusion.
Albert Swaza's quote underscores the profound impact of serving others with compassion. While it promotes a commendable and altruistic approach to life, it's essential to balance selfless service with personal well-being. By embracing both compassion and self-care, you can lead a fulfilling and empowered life, enriching not only your existence but also the lives of those around you.
Make a difference by giving.
Embark on a journey of inspiration, knowledge, and empowerment with our trio of YouTube channels. The sure word for today: robust digital expert, and Start Here with Jefferson. Each video is meticulously crafted to uplift and inform, guiding you through life's challenges and unlocking your full potential. Now, you have the opportunity to fuel our mission and make a tangible difference. By supporting us with a coffee, you're not just keeping our content alive, you're empowering us to soar to new heights. Together, let's ignite change and inspire others to do the same. Join us today and become part of something extraordinary. The link to support us is in the description. Click now to make a meaningful impact. A message from Jefferson.
We find ourselves in time where anger seems to ring unchecked, leading to senseless acts of violence over trivial matters. It's imperative to exercise caution, avoiding unnecessary confrontations that could escalate into dangerous situations. In such circumstances, it's crucial to prioritize safety over being right or wrong. The other person's irrationality, fueled by anxiety and anger, may pose a significant threat regardless of the validity of your stance. Sometimes, extending an apology, even when undeserved, could be the difference between life and death. Saying I'm sorry and moving forward is not a sign of weakness. Instead, it showcases inner strength and courage. By acknowledging a situation's potential danger and diffusing it with humility, you not only protect yourself but also demonstrate empathy and understanding. Your willingness to prioritize peace and safety over pride reflects the true strength of character, serving as a beacon of hope and reason in a world often overshadowed by anger and hostility. Before we conclude, if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to our channel. I promise you will find uplifting and insightful content that nourishes your spirit and strengthens your faith.